So I just won a Grammy Award. This is the Grammy nomination paper. It's got my legal name on it, and it shows that I was one of the producers on Holy Hands by Doe, and this won Best Album. You can go and look it up, and I'll show some proof up on the screen as well, because a lot of people don't really like to trust that unless you have actual proof. And I know what you're thinking by reading the title of this video. There's no way a producer who just won a Grammy would really quit. Well, it's true, and I'm going to show you exactly why it wasn't worth it in this video. So I've worked with artists like K-Camp, YFN Lucci, Rotimi, and many, many more. And while I've worked with a lot of major artists in the industry, that is by no means my main source of income as a full-time producer. If you're a producer who's already making money online, your income is probably really inconsistent. This was reflective of my own income from chasing placements, and why the way I sell beats now is using Instagram instead of YouTube and placements. If you struggle to find artists consistently on Instagram, then I want to share my secret formula with you, what I call the automatic artist strategy. So if you want that strategy completely for free, we use Spotify to do that. And so all you need to do is go over to my Instagram at Kobe Sample Source. Just DM me the word Spotify and I'll send you the free course right over. So what I noticed from chasing placements and getting advances here and there is even if I would get a $1,500 advance or a $2,000 advance, it was so inconsistent. And even when I went out to LA to work with a lot of producers out in Beverly Hills, one of the producers that I was working with had gotten a $10,000 advance from an NBA YoungBoy placement. And while he got this amazing advance, and that's a ton of money, it's really respectable, that was probably the only major advance that he had gotten all year long. So what this taught me is that even if you get a large advance selling to a major label, it's so inconsistent and it takes so long for you to actually get that money to hit your bank account that it leaves you dry and hanging, waiting for the next placement that's going to allow you to feed yourself and put food on the table. I've had so many placements where they say they're going to pay whenever you release the song, and the song gets released, the paperwork's been signed, it's out there getting hundreds of thousands of streams, even millions, and you're still waiting for the advance to come in. And you go and contact their attorney, you contact their team, you contact the label, you contact your manager, and everybody is saying the money's about to hit, but it takes months sometimes, if it ever comes at all. There's even major records like one that I had with K-Camp where I never got paid at all for that, even though the label claims they already sent the money through. What this showed me is that you cannot rely on handouts from a label if you want to build a consistent stream of income unless you're already getting a lot of #1 hits. I only got one that went into the Billboard Top 100 and became a platinum selling record, and that one paid me a lot of money. But the other ones, it was just $1,000 here or there, and that's not going to allow you to quit your job or really rely on an extra stream of income even. The second reason that I quit the music industry is because of the absolute lack of control and gatekeeping that goes on in the music industry. In order to get more opportunities coming through, you have to usually go through somebody else. On major records that I've been a part of, there's usually 2 or 3 other producers on that record. And I've even had situations where someone else's manager was asking for more publishing percentage than I was even getting. Because somebody hands you an opportunity, it's easy for them to take advantage of you because they have all the leverage in that position where they can say, without me, you wouldn't even have this opportunity in the first place. So I'll take 50, 75% of the record, and then you're just left with the scraps with the other producers who are working on that. And there's also the lack of control portion where you can go and make so many ideas, send them all out, and you have no control over if the artist is going to hear your beat, if they're going to actually record to it, if they plan on it coming out. I've even had artists where they plan on a song coming out and then the label goes and shelves it and says that's not the next song that's going to be on their rollout. So I've had songs that have been completely prepped and ready to go that have never seen the light of day, where it could have potentially made money, it could have potentially been a hit, but there is a massive graveyard of songs with major artists that will never see the light of day. The third reason why I quit the music industry permanently is because I would rather make a lot of money from music production and be relatively unknown instead of being really well known, have a lot of clout in the music production major placement niche, but not be making any money from it. So in other words, I would rather be rich and unknown instead of famous and broke. And what I noticed is the more placements I got, the more notoriety I got and the more that people started to share my content online or even recognize me in person, is that I wasn't really making any more money than when I just sat in my bedroom studio and made beats all day and marketed myself. So this made me really take a step back and look in the mirror and say, what do I really want for my career? Do I want to be well known and chase placements in cloud? Or do I want to be able to provide for my family, provide for myself, and live the life that I want to live? And does being more well known even matter in that equation? I mean, I would have songs that had millions and millions and millions of views out there, but I wasn't getting paid a penny for any of those views. So while the songs that I produced, people would hear them on the radio or they would recognize them and listen to them, I wasn't getting paid for that. So when it comes to a legacy or something like that, it really isn't as important to me as being able to provide by producing the music that I love producing. And a whole lot of the freedom that I've gained from not doing tight beats or producing for sync placements or anything like that is I can make whatever kind of beats that I want whenever I want to and sell them to artists just based off of my creativity instead of someone giving me a list of to-dos. And that brings me to the fourth reason I quit the music industry, which is that I built my own system where I can put 20 hours in per week and get $1,000 out. And so what I found is that a lot of producers want to make between $2,000 and $6,000 a month predictably instead of relying on placements, on sample kits, or any other type beat channel or competitive niche that everyone else is trying to do. And so I created a system that doesn't require YouTube, it doesn't require BeatStars, it doesn't require promo or ads, and it definitely doesn't require needing a large platform or a lot of views in order to make a lot of money online. This is where I can put $0 into ads or posting content and it spits out $1,000 or more on the other side. And I'll show you a screenshot where an artist sent me $1,500 and they'd only known me for a few days. I call this system the rapid sales system, and it utilizes a personal brand and talking to artists face to face so that they hand you a lot of money really fast instead of a little bit of money really slow. It's the same system that one of my students used this month where they only have about 200 followers on Instagram, but they were able to get to $3,000 in a single month with only a few posts on their Instagram that weren't even pulling in likes. So this all starts with being able to find serious artists that are actually going to buy beats, not ones from SoundCloud, Bandcamp, or YouTube. So that's why if you really want to be able to find serious artists that will shell out this kind of money for beats, you should go onto Instagram at Kobe Sample Source. Just DM me the word Spotify and I'll send you over a course that breaks down the exact strategy. So what I want to stress in this video is that I'm really grateful for this. It really was a lot of providence that allowed me to have that kind of opportunity. And I'm very, very grateful that I am able to have that award and to be able to work with some of the greatest artists in the world. But while all of that is true, I just don't want to have all of the red tape and the lack of being paid the way that I really want to for music. So that's why I shifted to the rapid sales system, and I hope that this video broke down exactly why that makes sense to do it if you're done chasing clout and done with the inconsistent income online. So if that sounds like you, where you really want a consistent income online, one that you can go and put in a little bit of time and it spits out a lot of money, and it just requires a good skill set instead of knowing all these social media algorithms and having all these networking skills or flying out and spending tons of money you don't have to get recognition that you don't need. What I'd want to invite you to do is to schedule a free roadmap call with me where we sit down face to face. I go through your social medias and give you a free audit, and then we can see if my more advanced program is a good fit for you or not that can help you to go from where you're at, where you're stuck with inconsistency with your income, to where you want to go, which is making $2,000 to $6,000 a month online without having to use YouTube, BeatStars, or any algorithm whatsoever in order to get beat sales that are $1,000 or more on average. So if that sounds like you and you want to take advantage of the free roadmap call, there's a link in the description or a link in the pinned comment where you can just go lock it in and we can go and chat and see anything that I have to offer is a good fit for you or not. So if nothing else, go and DM me Spotify on Instagram so I can send you over the free guide. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.